Hello, everyone. Welcome to Slow English Podcast. This podcast is for English learners. I speak slowly and clearly. Please relax and listen. You can listen again and again. Learning English takes time. Let's begin. Hi, Daniel. You seem a little quiet today.
Hi, Sophie. Yes, I have been thinking a lot again.
Thinking about what this time?
About comparing myself to other people.
Comparison can be difficult.
It feels exhausting lately.
Exhausting in what way?
No matter what I do, it feels like it is not enough.
Not enough compared to whom?
Compared to people my age.
People you see online?
Yes, mostly online.
Social media shows only parts of life.
I know that, but it still affects me.
That is very human.
Sometimes I forget my own progress.
What kind of progress?
Things I have learned, challenges I survived.
Those things matter.
They do, but they are quiet.
Quiet progress is easy to overlook.
Exactly.
What makes comparison appear?
Seeing other people succeed quickly.
Quickly on the surface.
Yes, it looks fast and easy.
How does that make you feel?
Behind and impatient.
Impatient with yourself?
Very impatient.
What do you say to yourself then?
I tell myself I should be further.
Should is a heavy word.
It creates pressure.
Pressure often leads to stress.
And stress makes me rush.
Rush into what?
Decisions I am not ready for.
That sounds uncomfortable.
It is, and it feels wrong.
When did you first notice this pattern?
A few months ago.
What was happening then?
Many people around me were changing jobs.
And you compared your path to theirs.
Yes, without realizing it.
Comparison can be automatic.
It feels like a reflex.
How does your body react?
My chest feels tight.
Tightness often signals anxiety.
Yes, anxiety about time.
Time passing?
And me not keeping up
Keeping up with what?
with an imaginary timeline.
Imaginary timelines can be cruel.
They make me feel late
Late for what?
for success, for stability.
Who created that timeline?
I think society did.
And social media makes it louder.
Much louder.
Do you believe that timeline is real?
Part of me knows it is not.
And another part?
Another part still believes it.
Inner conflict can be tiring.
Very tiring.
What helped you notice this conflict?
Feeling unhappy even when things were okay.
Unhappiness without clear reason.
Yes, that confused me.
What did you realize then?
That comparison was stealing my joy.
That is an important realization.
It felt sad, but also clear.
Clear in what way?
I was not appreciating my own life.
Appreciation changes perspective.
I wanted to learn how to do that again.
Where did you start?
By limiting what I consume online.
That takes intention.
Yes, and discipline.
How did that help?
The noise became quieter,
Quiet allows reflection.
and reflection brings honesty.
What were you honest about?
That my path is slower.
Slower does not mean worse.
I am learning that.
How does your pace feel now?
More natural.
Natural pace supports well-being.
I feel less rushed.
Less rushed allows presence.
Yes, I can focus on today.
What happens when you focus on today?
I feel more capable.
Capability grows with attention.
I had forgotten that.
Do you still compare sometimes?
Yes, it still happens.
What do you do when it happens?
I notice it and pause.
Pausing creates choice.
Choice to return to myself.
Returning to yourself sounds grounding.
It feels grounding.
What helps you return?
Remembering my values,
Values guide direction.
even without comparison.
This sounds like an important shift.
It is, but it is just beginning.
Let's talk more about how this shift continues.
Yes, I would like that.
You said this shift is just beginning.
Yes, I still feel like I am learning every day.
What are you learning right now?
I am learning to notice comparison sooner.
So it does not stay hidden.
Exactly. Before, it stayed in the background.
And now?
Now I see it more clearly.
What helps you see it?
My thoughts change when comparison appears.
How do they change?
They become critical and impatient.
Critical of yourself?
Yes, very critical.
What do you say to yourself then?
I tell myself I am behind.
That thought can be painful.
It hurts more than I expected.
How do you respond to that thought now?
I pause instead of believing it immediately.
Pausing gives you space.
Space to question the thought.
What do you ask yourself?
I ask if the thought is actually true.
And is it usually true?
No, not really.
What makes it feel true then?
Seeing others only at their best.
We rarely see the full story.
Yes, we see the highlights.
How does remembering that help?
It softens the pressure.
Pressure often comes from incomplete information.
That is a good way to say it.
Do you feel kinder toward yourself now?
More than before, but not always.
Kindness takes practice.
I am practicing every day.
What does self-kindness look like for you?
Speaking to myself more gently.
Gently instead of harshly.
Yes, like I would speak to a friend.
That is a powerful change.
It feels small, but it matters.
Small changes build habits.
And habits shape daily life.
How does this affect your motivation?
I feel more motivated, not less.
That is interesting.
Because I am no longer chasing others.
You are focusing on yourself.
On my own goals and values.
Do your goals feel different now?
Yes, they feel more realistic.
Realistic goals feel reachable.
And they feel calmer.
Calm goals reduce anxiety.
I feel that clearly.
Do you still admire others? Yes, but without judging myself. Admiration without comparison. Exactly. How does that feel? It feels lighter and healthier. Health includes mental balance. I used to forget that. What reminds you now? How my body feels when I stop comparing. What does your body feel then? More relaxed and open. The body often confirms the truth. Yes, it reacts immediately. Do you think comparison is natural? I think it is human, but it does not have to control us. Exactly. How do you reduce its control? By coming back to the present moment. The present moment feels safe. It feels manageable. What do you focus on in the present? What I can do today. Today feels less overwhelming. Yes, today is enough. How does this affect your confidence? My confidence feels quieter. Quiet confidence again. It comes from consistency. Consistency builds trust. Trust in myself. Do you still feel behind sometimes? Sometimes, yes. What do you do then? I remind myself that there is no race. No race means no finish line. Exactly. How does that idea feel? It feels freeing. Freedom reduces stress, and stress used to drive comparison. What replaces that stress now? Patience. Patience with yourself and with life. Life does not rush. I am learning to match its pace. That sounds meaningful. It is, but it takes reminders. What kind of reminders? Simple ones, like breathing and slowing down. Small reminders matter. They keep me grounded. Grounded people feel steady, even when comparison appears. What still feels difficult? Letting go of old expectations. Expectations about where you should be. Yes, those ideas are deep. How do you work with them? I question where they came from. Questioning reduces their power.
It helps me see they are not mine.
Not yours originally.
Yes, borrowed from others.
Returning borrowed expectations brings relief.
It really does.
This feels like long-term work.
It is, and I am okay with that.
Being okay with the process is growth.
Growth without pressure.
Let's talk about living this way long-term.
Yes, that feels important.
You said living this way long-term feels important.
Yes, it feels like I am choosing myself every day.
Choosing yourself sounds powerful.
It feels quiet, not dramatic.
Quiet choices often last longer.
That is what I am noticing.
How do these choices show up daily?
I stop checking what others are doing so often.
That sounds freeing.
It gives me more mental space.
Space for what?
For my own thoughts and goals.
Goals without comparison.
Yes, goals based on my values.
Values guide direction.
Even when I feel unsure.
Do you still feel unsure sometimes?
Of course, uncertainty is part of life.
How do you handle uncertainty now?
I remind myself that not knowing is okay.
That reminder appears often.
Because I need it often.
Do you feel more patient now?
Much more patient than before.
Patience changes how time feels.
Yes, time feels less threatening.
Threatening in what way?
Like I am running out of it.
And now?
Now I see time as something I move with.
Moving with time instead of against it.
Exactly.
How does this affect your confidence?
My confidence feels steady.
Steady confidence is strong.
It does not need attention.
Do you still admire others?
Yes, but without judging myself.
Admiration without self-criticism.
That feels healthy.
How does this change your relationships?
I feel less jealous and more supportive.
Support feels genuine.
Because it comes from peace, not fear.
Fear used to drive comparison.
Fear of being behind.
And now?
Now I trust my pace.
Trusting your pace is important.
It gives me calm.
Calm shows up often.
Because I stopped racing.
Racing against whom? Against imaginary versions of others. Imaginary comparisons can be harsh, very harsh. Do you still catch yourself comparing? Sometimes, yes. What do you do then? I pause and breathe. Breathing creates awareness. Awareness breaks the habit. Breaking habits takes time. I am okay with that. Being okay reduces pressure. Pressure used to push me too hard. And now? Now I move gently. Gentle movement lasts longer. That feels true. How do you speak to yourself now? With more kindness. Kindness supports healing. And growth. Growth without comparison. Growth without rush. What would you tell someone who compares a lot? You are not late. Just on your own path. Exactly. That idea brings relief. It brought me relief too. Do you feel proud of this change? Quietly proud. Quiet pride returns again. It feels grounded. Grounded pride is healthy. Yes, it does not need approval. Approval is no longer the goal. Peace is the goal. Peace through acceptance. Acceptance of my pace. How do you see the future now? Open and flexible.
Flexible allows growth. Without pressure. Pressure no longer leads you. I choose intention instead. Intention shapes life. It shapes mine gently. I am glad we talked about this. Me too, it helped me reflect. Thank you for sharing honestly. Thank you for listening. Outro. Thank you for listening to Slow English Podcast. This episode talked about stopping comparison and finding your own pace. Please listen again and take your time. Learning English takes time. See you in the next episode. Your pace is enough. Goodbye.